Hello, good morning everyone. Okay, today we're going to continue our lesson on percentage of a quantity. Today we'll be looking at mostly prices. Okay, for example, in question 1, my sister went shopping. Okay, actually went shopping. My sister went shopping and bought a bag at $120, a shoe at $140, and a blouse for $40. The items were on 70% sale. How much did she pay altogether? So the first thing that we need to understand is what is the percentage that she paid. Alright, we know the total, which is $120 plus $140 plus $40 is 100%. Alright, the total will always be 100%. So this is $300. So she paid, actually she not paid, okay? The total price before discount is $300. So this $300 we equate it to 100%. But we were told that the items were on 70% sale. So if you come across a word problem that is similar to this, that says that an item is on 70% sale, that means the person did not need to pay this 70%. Okay, so they only paid the balance of the 70%, which is 30%. So she paid only 30% of the whole price. Alright, you cannot say she paid 70% of the whole price, because here it has already stated that it was on 70% sale. So this is the keyword here, sale. Alright, so you need to minus off from the 100%. That is how you get the 30%. Right, so every time you see the word sale, you minus it off from the total, which is 100%. Right, then you will get 30%, which is the amount she paid. So now it's very simple, 30% of the whole price. So this statement here, alright, we need to change it to equation. So once again, 30% is already in number form, so we leave it 30% of means multiply of the whole price. So the whole price here would be $300. Alright, so you multiply 30% by $300, which you will get, okay, you change the percentage to fraction first. Okay, as we have done in the previous lessons, I'm sure all of you now should be familiar with changing percentage to fractions and decimal. So here I will write 30 over 100, and you don't need to reduce it if you don't want to. Alright, so 30 over 100 multiply by 300. Okay, this is a simple calculation which doesn't require a calculator to solve. So just cancel off the zeros from here. So you get 30 times 3, which will give you the final answer as $90. Alright, so this is your final answer. So she paid $90 altogether. Okay, so it's simple. One more time I will repeat. Okay, so your sister went shopping and bought 3 items. Okay, so first of all, you need to find the total price of the item, which we have already added here, which gives us $300. And this $300 we equate it to 100%. Next, we were told that the items were on 70% sale. Alright, so 70% sale means that you need to take this 70% off away from the 100%, meaning you have to minus the 70% from the total 100%. That is the meaning of sale. Okay, so for example, if it says 40% sale or 40% off, okay, so you need to minus 40% from the total 100%. Okay, so for in this case, it was on 70% sale. Okay, another word that could be commonly used is 70% off. The items were on 70% off, but for this case, it says 70% sale. So we take this 70% off from the 100%. So here I've done it, and we had the answer as 30%. Alright, so we write down the statement, she paid only 30% of the whole price. Alright, then we change this statement here in bold and underline to an equation or a word statement. So 30% remains as 30%, off is times, alright, and then $300 is the whole price. Alright, the whole price as we have calculated before here, the total price before discount, $300. So you change it to fraction, you multiply by 300, simple calculation, you get your final answer. Okay, for example, if you have a calculator and you're allowed to use a calculator, then it's much simpler. All you need to do is take 300 multiply by 30 and put the percentage sign, and then you just press equal, and then you have it 90, the same answer. But for this case, we are not allowed to use calculator. Okay, so that's for the first example where you find the price of an item or of a few items after the sale. Okay, one more time, finding the price of one or more items after the sale. Okay, on the next segment we will